I feel the older you get too and the more confident you become just in your own skin, I think it just kind of shows in ways, you know.
Faith Hill is a celebrated country music star whose powerful voice and dynamic performances have earned her a place among the genre's elite. Faith's journey to stardom began with her move to Nashville and eventual breakthrough in the early 90s. Her personal life has also been a subject of public interest, including her first marriage to music exec Daniel Hill. Recently, new light was shed on the reasons why the two split up. In this video, we'll talk about the details of her marriage to Daniel, as well as her long-term relationship with Tim McGraw and more. Early life. Faith Hill, born Audrey Faith Perry on September 21, 1967, in Ridgeland, Mississippi, grew up in the nearby small town of Star. She was adopted as an infant by Edna and Ted Perry, a factory worker and a school secretary who raised her alongside their two biological sons. Her early life in a devout Christian household filled with church choir singing and gospel music laid the foundation for her future musical aspirations. Faith's passion for music was evident from an early age, and she often performed at local churches and family gatherings. Driven by her dream of becoming a country music star, Faith moved to Nashville at age 19. Initially, she faced numerous challenges and setbacks, working odd jobs including selling t-shirts and being a secretary at a music publishing company. Despite these obstacles, her perseverance paid off when she was discovered while performing at a local club. Her talent caught the attention of a Warner Brothers Records executive, leading her to sign with the label. Her debut album, Take Me As I Am, was released in 1993 and quickly propelled her to stardom. The album's lead single, Wild One, spent 4 weeks at the top of the Billboard country charts, marking the beginning of her successful career. Faith's first marriage. Faith Hill's first marriage was to Daniel Hill, a music publishing executive she met shortly after moving to Nashville. The two quickly connected over their shared passion for music and married in 1988 when Faith was 21. During the marriage, she continued to pursue her dreams of becoming a country music star, while Daniel supported her as best he could. But the pressures of Faith's burgeoning career began to take a toll on their relationship. As she worked tirelessly to establish herself in the highly competitive music industry, the demands on her time and energy increased, leaving little room for their marriage. The couple's differing paths and the strain of Faith's rising fame created a bit of a rift. Faith's determination to succeed often meant long hours in the studio and extended periods on the road, which added to the growing distance between them. The relationship became increasingly strained, and by 1994, the couple decided to part ways. The divorce was amicable, with both Faith and Daniel acknowledging that their lives were heading in different directions. Though in more recent times, Daniel has been candid about the reasons for the divorce. He says Faith was going through a lot personally and professionally, and that took a toll on their relationship. But specifically, it was the fact that Faith sought out and met her birth mother for the first time. In an interview, Daniel said, quote, "Meeting her birth mother had a profound impact on Faith, which led to a profound failure of our marriage." Despite the end of the marriage, Faith has spoken positively about Daniel, crediting him with being an important part of her early journey in Nashville. Their time together, though ultimately brief, was marked by mutual support and shared dreams. Faith and Tim. Faith Hill's relationship with Tim McGraw is one of the most celebrated love stories in country music. The two met in 1996 during the Spontaneous Combustion Tour, where Faith was the opening act for Tim. Their chemistry was undeniable, and despite both being engaged to other people at the time, they couldn't ignore their growing attraction. Faith broke off her engagement, and soon after, she and Tim began a whirlwind romance. Their courtship was intense and passionate, leading to their engagement later that year. In October 1996, just a few months after meeting, they married in a private ceremony. The marriage quickly became a partnership personally and professionally. They often collaborated on music, with their duets like It's Your Love and Just to Hear You Say That You Love Me becoming major hits. Their love and mutual respect for each other shined through their performances, making them a beloved couple in the industry. Faith and Tim have always been open about the challenges of balancing their careers with family life, but they've managed to create a strong and supportive household. The couple has 3 daughters, Grace, Maggie, and Audrey. Despite their demanding careers, Faith and Tim prioritized family, often bringing their children on tour and ensuring they maintained a close-knit family unit. Though Tim spoke about the fact that having children right away meant that they had to delay the era in their marriage where they could be alone together. Their commitment to each other and their family has been evident in their public and private lives. They've faced challenges together, including Faith's grief over her father's death. In a heartfelt interview, Faith credited Tim with being her rock during this difficult time, providing her with unwavering support and helping her navigate her loss. Faith's career. Faith's career is marked by a series of impressive achievements that have solidified her status as one of country music's most influential artists. Her breakthrough came with her debut album, Take Me As I Am, in 1993. The success of the debut was followed by her second album, It Matters to Me, in 1995, which produced several hit singles and further cemented her place in the country music scene. In 1998, she released Faith, an album that marked a significant shift in her musical style, blending country with pop influences. The album's success was propelled by the hit single This Kiss, which became a crossover sensation, earning her mainstream recognition and numerous awards, including a Grammy. The following year, she released Breathe, one of her most successful albums to date. The title track became an iconic hit, earning her another Grammy and solidifying her reputation as a powerhouse vocalist. Throughout her career, Faith has continued to release critically acclaimed albums, including Cry in 2002 and Fireflies in 2005. Cry showcased a more mature sound and earned her another Grammy, while Fireflies returned to her country roots, featuring the hit single Mississippi Girl. Faith has also ventured into acting, with roles in films like The Stepford Wives and TV shows like Touched by an Angel. Her versatility as an artist and performer has allowed her to maintain a diverse and dynamic career. But even Faith admits there's one thing she can't do.
We had gotten married quickly. We dated for a short time, we got married, and then soon after had a baby. So we didn't have a whole lot of time really to get to know each other that well until we had kids, and now all of a sudden we have this time together. It kind of turned into, we're like having our second honeymoon. Light the candles.
CMA Controversy. In 2006, Faith Hill found herself at the center of a controversy during the Country Music Association Awards. It occurred when Carrie Underwood was announced as the winner of the Female Vocalist of the Year award. Cameras captured Faith appearing to react with visible frustration, throwing her hands up and mouthing the word, "What?" Many viewers interpreted her reaction as genuine anger and disappointment, sparking a wave of media speculation and criticism. But Faith quickly addressed the situation, clarifying that her reaction was meant to be a playful joke. She explained she was mimicking a stereotypical diva response as a way to have fun, not to express genuine resentment. Now it's time to hear from you. What's your favorite song from Faith Hill? Let us know in the comments section below.